Hi, welcome to Free Singing Tips blog.blogspot.com. I'm Melody and I'm going to give you a great exercise for breathing. Breath is really important when singing, but it also is something you don't want to put too much concentration on. You might end up just pushing and straining, and that's not what we want. The breath should not hurt. The breathing exercise that I do with my students is called hissing. Yes, hissing. And it's a great way to check and see if your lung capacity is being utilized and if you're supporting correctly for singing. So the first thing I would have you do is stand or sit up very straight and let your guts just kind of hang out. Release your belly. Let your belly be free. No one's looking at your stomach. I know we live in a world where everyone's constantly sucking in, right? To have this six-pack, but I want you to do the opposite. Let it go. Let the ice cream fall out. Just get all fat down there, okay? But at the same time, don't hunch over like this. You want to keep a nice, tall, keep the sternum up like this. Good. And so when you breathe in, you're going to breathe in really deep, like there's a balloon underneath your belly button. All the way, even around into your back, you're going to breathe in. With your nose and your mouth at the same time. Try a few deep breaths with me. And I would watch yourself in a mirror. Make sure that when you're breathing, your shoulders don't come up like this. We don't want that shallow breathing. It's much more like, almost like a meditative breath. So after you get a deep, deep breath, what I want you to do is you're going to hold the breath in a hiss for as long as possible. And you're going to facilitate this by letting your guts hang out, but then making a slight push down and out with your lower abdominal muscles to help you control the airflow, so that the airflow is going to be one constant stream of air. It's going to sound like this. Just like that, okay? Let's do it together. I'm going to time us. Let's see how long we can do it. If you beat me, record yourself and send me a video of you beating me, and I'll put you up on my on my blog as the most phenomenal breathing exercise person ever. Are you ready? Take a deep breath. So that was a full minute. Obviously, you're not going to need to hold a note out that long, but it goes to show you that with these proper techniques, and if you practice this, you really don't need to work too much more on breath as long as you can hold that hiss for a decent amount of time. You don't have to be able to hold it for a whole minute, but find yourself, if you're only finding yourself able to hold that hiss for like 10 or 15 seconds, then you might have an issue.